But before we start the video, I have this book right here, and I wrote down 10 reminders that we can all benefit from. And the reminders are for things that we don't do once in a while, once in a blue moon. The reminders are for things that we do ordinarily. They're things that distract us from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I want to remind people so that way, you know, the more reminders we mention to people, the closer we are to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm just going to go grab one more thing and then I will be back for the reminders. Okay, so here I have the 10 reminders. And now I will begin. Okay, so number 1, never ever shout to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah will smash you. This is very, very, this is a grave mistake that we can make. Number 2, never get interest, which is usury money. Never get interest or usury, which is riba. There's a very big punishment for this on the Day of Judgment. Number 3, never do adultery, which is zina. Number 4, avoid conversations of fitna, which is like backbiting, slandering, mistreating people. There's other things too, but I can't really think of them. Try not to call each other's names too. That's part of fitna. Number 5, never mistreat your parents. Number 6, never mistreat your kids. Number 7, only eat halal. Number 8, admit your faults. Number 9, women cover your adornments. Number 10, never look at women's adornments. Okay guys, so those are the 10 reminders. One thing I wanted to mention was the devil, the shaitan, he hates 2 things. I will tell you right now. He hates reminders, clear reminders. That's number 1. They're clear. And number 2, he hates what's the number 2? He hates clarity. So if you remind people, actually sorry, I made a mistake. What I meant to say was number 1 is reminders that are consistent. That's it. So he hates 2 things. Number 1, reminders that are consistent. Number 2, clarity. So if you're constantly reminding people about things that are haram, things that are forbidden, then that's number 1. Number 2, they're clear. So the person knows that this is haram, this is wrong. Sometimes you tell people things are haram and they don't believe you. But if you constantly remind people and they're clear, then this is a big struggle for the shaitan. This is a test for the shaitan. Because if we keep on doing this, the shaitan, the way that he manipulates us, the way that he whispers into our brains and our minds and our heads and our skulls, it's going to be harder for him, because the more we remind each other and the more the reminders are clear, it's going to be hard for the devil to whisper to us. Because the more we know about Islam, the closer we are to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the more we know about Islam, we can avoid following the whispers of the devils and the shayateen. So inshallah, tabarakallah, we can adhere to these 10 reminders. Even me, myself, I'm a hypocrite. I have to admit, I'm a hypocrite to maybe 1 or 2 things. But it's okay. It's not okay, obviously, but my point is, I'm struggling, but I'm getting better. I'm improving. Every day I'm improving. Insha'Allah, tabarakallah, I will adhere to all 10 of these reminders of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yeah, so guys, those are the 10 reminders that I want to mention. I hope more people can mention these reminders at the beginning of each video, because like I said, the more reminders that are listened to by the public, by the internet society, the more of a chance that we will go close to Allah. Maybe one day we'll say, you know what, enough is enough. I want to start praying, I want to start fasting, I want to start paying my zakat, I want to start respecting my mom, respecting my dad, respecting my family, respecting everybody, and all the whole list of Sharia. But yeah, my point is, more reminders means this society can benefit. That's what I hope. I hope we can. I hope that more people can give reminders in the beginning of videos, so that way we can get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, so thank you guys for listening to the 10 reminders. And now it's